What it do? Another car video. People want to know why I do videos in the car. And I be like, because where I like to do my videos. I be smoking my little blunt. I be chilling. I like to be outside. But I don't want everybody to know where I be at. And knowing surroundings, I do my video outside. Somebody likely to know where I'm at. And I don't want people to know where I be at like that. Sometimes I do. And I'll post a video of me outside talking. I could use my green screen or my white screen or my black screen or just use my house. I don't feel comfortable like that in where I want to do these type of videos talking to people. I feel more comfortable in my car. It's just me. Now, with that being said, I just want to talk about, I guess you would say, what my thoughts are on independent rappers, independent artists, independent entertainers, because that's my lane. I don't deal with no mainstream. I'm not dealing with no, you got the hookup. I'm not dealing with no, I got industry connections. I'm not dealing with that. My message is not for those type of people. My message is not relating to those type of people. My message is for the motherfuckers that's getting it out the mud, that don't really have a lot of support, that have to hack their way to positions that other people are just handed. Other people have a team. Other people have supportive family members and this, that, and the third. And so they get placed in positions, whereas a lot of us from the bottom, we have to make a way. A lot of us that come from places that don't really offer much opportunity, aside from getting out there in the streets and fucking hoes and being a gangster, being a drug dealer, or you can get a low-paying job. I mean, that's a lot of the opportunities we come from here in Louisiana, where I'm at, in the middle of Louisiana, Alexandria. We won't really have a lot of those film industry opportunities and a nice college, and everybody in our cities just making like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the cost of living is expensive, so all the jobs are paying $15 an hour plus and all that shit. We don't have that down here. You know what I'm saying? This the bottom. This the boot. And a lot of people tell me, well, move towards opportunity. Move to where you have opportunity. And for me, I'm like, I went to San Antonio. I lived in San Antonio, resided in San Antonio for a few years. A lot of things did happen positive. A lot of big things did happen. A lot of things that I don't want to discuss happened. But at the same time, and don't get me wrong, I love the big city. But at the same time, I had to come back here because my daughter needed me, because her mother called me and asked me to come, basically raise her. You know what I'm saying? Basically raise her. So I'm here. I'm doing that, But I was in New Orleans doing casting calls, doing filming and things like that. And I guess one of the things that I just realized while I was on my route in life for these artists and entertainers and things like that is a lot of people look for deals. A lot of people want, a deal or somebody to come in with the bag and just hand it to them, because they feel whatever. But at the end of the day, we have to make our own opportunities, especially being where we're at. We're not in LA or in Atlanta, or in New York City or in Chicago even. We are, for the most part, my listeners, my followers, are not in those places. So we have to make our own way. We have to create our own content. We got to push it. We got to market and promote it. We got to do all that. And what I feel is that there are a lot of companies, a lot of shell corporations and things like that target those independents trying to make it. And they will just take your money. They will use you. They will run through your shit, and you won't really have any real results. They'll fluff it like it's going to be real, but it's not really real. And so with that being said, I would suggest to the independents that are trying to make it, that you take advantage and go with certain services that the businesses or the labels or those that you aspire to be like utilize, whether it's a PR agency or a marketing agency, promotion, SEO, campaign manager, branding, agency and things like that. I would suggest to go with top quality um, in my pursuit of hacks and of just different ways to get things done that I've taken without record label, without a manager, without a lot of those things. Just YouTube videos and Google, self-education. So companies like agencies like Starlight PR and things like that, they might actually help brand you, get you out there. Even artist PR, if you want to do some little stuff with the news outlets and things like that. There are companies out here that could help and that are actually useful. And I still have more that I'm going through. Every year I invest quite a bit of money into all these different avenues and all these different platforms. And, I have a couple of distributors that I work with and see how their contracts go, how the songs go, where they're played at. I just do a lot of research these days. I don't really have time for side entertainment. I got enough bills. I don't need any more bills, and so I let the chicks go. I got enough bills. Don't need no more of those. So I would just suggest for the independents out there, move like a major, move like those that you want to be like, and gravitate towards those circles of influence or those spheres of influence as you make your way through your journey in your career, or through, as you make your dreams your reality. Now, before I get off of this thing, I guess I'm gonna say I appreciate the support from a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, but at this point right now where I'm at, and it's a lot of moving parts behind scenes that I don't talk about, I don't share with people, and I'm open about not sharing everything with everybody. I don't try to fluff my life up. I don't try to be bigger than what I am. Although a lot of people suggest that, they like, man, you gotta fake it till you make it. You just gotta fake it till you make it. And I'm just not with that. I can't. So I appreciate the ones that's really here following and that don't have any ill intent or any type of bad vibes. Now the ones that what I'm gonna say, the ones that I do see, like I see a lot of fake pages, or you know what I'm saying, like people just trying to follow, and I don't even understand why. I'm be deleting a lot of motherfuckers, and I'm just gonna let people follow. If you're gonna follow, you're gonna follow. I'm trying to focus, trying to transform into something else that it's just gotta come. It's just gotta come. I'm gonna holler at y'all though. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all support.